Hello, everyone. I just wanted to make another video log updating you on what's happening. And oh, go away. Of course, when I start filming, they start driving heavy vehicles out the window. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, video log update. Here we go. As you might have noticed, if you've been following me, that in my last video log, I said that I would take a short hiatus and I would be back after London, and that was not necessarily the case. What happened was that I got home from London and I played like half an hour. No, 1.5 hour. Sorry. About Inquisition like 2 days after. And then I was unable to edit it for almost over a month. And the reason behind that is that for about a year and a half now, I have been suffering from anxiety, depression, and I got burnt out at work. So I've been in a really bad shape. You might have heard something or seen something about this if you follow me on other medias. It's been a really rough year, and it's only been getting worse throughout the autumn. And it really culminated after London, and I spent almost a month where I didn't walk outside the door because I just couldn't get myself to go outside the door. I think in 4 weeks I was outside the door like 3 times. And that was only thanks to a couple of friends who dragged me outside to do things. So I'm eternally grateful to them for doing that. But overall, it's been really hellish and really, really bad. But it's also made me realize that I just can't keep up with a schedule. I can't really pressure myself, because as soon as I get stressed, my heart just races like mad. I get trembles and I can't really do anything, and everything just falls to pieces, and that's not a good place to be. So I'm not going to stop Let's Playing, but I'm going to take it slow and at my own pace, because it's been a stress factor for me just to open a game and record something. So when I do start recording, I might be quieter than usual, I might not go as long as usual, or I might go longer. I might take a while to edit things, and it's just really bad, and I hope you don't mind that I will do it this way, because I still want to do content, and I really want to do more content, but I want to be able to do it at my own pace and not feel as stressed about everything as I have been, because I've been feeling like, but I'm so late with this, and it's already been a year, and what if no one watches, and what if no one likes it, and all that stuff. And it's really, really stressful. And everything else in my life has been stressing me like so badly. I get stressed from everything and nothing, and it's just, I need to take my own time with things now, and I really need to take care of myself. So as I said, no schedules, nothing like that, and I'm going to just take it easy and do things at my own pace, because I think the reason I tried to keep a schedule so hard like I did was because somewhere in my mind, I wanted to try to build my audience and try to somehow maybe possibly make this into a job at some point. But I've come to realize that I don't necessarily have the charisma or personality to actually make interesting enough content that enough people will watch it so that I could actually make a living out of this. So that's why I've been really hesitant whenever people have asked me about things like Patreon and donation pages on streams and things like that. Because while it would be amazing if anyone wanted to give me money for doing all of these things that I love doing, it starts to pressure me in such a way that I feel like I can't enjoy the things that I do anymore, because I get so stressed out that, oh my god, now I have to produce things, I have to make things all the time, and I have to make it good, I have to make it funny, I have to do all this and this and this and this, and it's just so much that I just can't do it. It just weighs me down so heavily that it's just impossible to do. And while I would love to set up a Patreon, I wouldn't know where to start because I have no idea what I would set up for in terms of like donation tiers, and what could I possibly do to warrant people tossing money at me every month. Or in terms of things, what would constitute a thing? What could I make that... Is it per costume I make? That's not gonna work. Is it per video I'm gonna make? That's not gonna work because there are too many videos that I would make. Because every session I do in a Let's Play ends up in like at least 3 videos. And I can't do a thing for 3 videos. And I can't do a thing per session because I can sometimes play like 7 sessions in a week. That's not that's not gonna work. And when it comes to art, it goes up and down so badly that I have no idea what I would do because I can't... I've tried working as an artist before, and I have realized that I need to be incredibly picky with what I do and how much I take on, because I'll start walking on the walls if I take on big projects. I felt like I was dying by the end of the Mass Effect trailer. I loved that I did it, and I loved that I finished it, and I loved that I can say that I have made this. But I was literally almost dying by the end of it, because that last week I was painting, oh god, I think it was more than 8 hours a day just to finish. And while I did enjoy a lot of the process, it was also very, very tiring, and I think I slept for almost a week and did nothing for a week afterwards because I was so tired. But as I said, I can't really keep up a very productive art schedule either, unless it's like, here, have some random sketches, and I can't really... I feel like I can't take people's money and toss my shitty sketches at them, because my sketches are really shitty. Most of any fine-tuning comes in as I paint, because I paint by just like, that doesn't look right, so let's push this. Okay, now it looks okay-ish. Like, I just push colors around. I'm not a good enough painter to be able to do proper line art and that kind of thing. So I don't feel like that could be a thing either. So, yeah. So now that I'm without a job, I am going to try to sit down and work on my courses that I have, because I bought a ton of courses ages ago, because I thought that I like coding. I like sitting down and coding stuff and making things work, and I like coding, web designs. So I'm going to try to focus on learning coding and going through my courses and that kind of thing, and see if I can possibly get a job doing something like that, where I don't have to have dealings with clients and that kind of thing, because that just ruins me. I am so terrible at social things, and I just know. So I'm gonna focus on doing that, and I'm going to try to make video content and let's plays and that kind of thing as inspiration strikes and as I feel well enough to do it. And I'm also going to try to stream a bit and that kind of thing. So I'm going to try to do it proper and announce streams on like Twitter and possibly elsewhere. I don't know where would be a good thing. Possibly like upload a short video here stating that I'm going to stream and that kind of thing. So I'm going to try to do that, because it's a low impact way to record gameplay, and it's actually quite a good way to interact with people, because I've been asked if I would interact with people, and I have a few people that have added me on like Steam and that kind of thing and been wanting to talk to me, but things don't always line up and that kind of thing. So I'm going to try to do that, and my first proper try with that will be on this coming Monday the 14th of December. Me and a few friends, among them David, as you might know as Recluse Yark, my friend Squitten, who's also an occasional streamer, and my boyfriend and her boyfriend. Possibly even more people, we don't know yet, but that's the people I have lined up for now. And we are going to stream some Star Wars Battlefront. And I'm going to try to talk to people in the chat and that kind of thing. So if you want to see us nerd out and just see me fail horribly at shooters, basically, and talk to me, feel free to tune in. We are going to start streaming at 7 p.m. Central European time. I have no idea what that is in the US and that kind of thing. Feel free to check a time zone converter and check your time. But yeah, Monday, 14th of December, 7 p.m. Central European time is when I'm going to stream. I'm going to put the link for my Twitch account down in the description, as well as my website, because for anyone who wants to read more about my experience with anxiety and depression this past year, can go there and read my long-ass blog post about it, because I figured I'm going to start... Oops. My hair tie. Oh well. I'm going to try to start blogging a little bit and writing more again, because I used to do that a lot and I like writing, but I haven't done it for years because I don't even know. I've been stressed out and yeah, it's just been shitty. So yeah, to round it all off, I hope that this wasn't too rambly and that you got something out of it. And I hope that you will still tune in when I do put up videos, and that you're not too sad about my schedule just going bye-bye. And if you don't like it, do feel free to unsubscribe. I would rather see you unsubscribe than being unhappy with watching my stuff, obviously, because I don't want anyone to sit there and be angry at me playing a game, because it's not helping me, it's not helping you. So, but if you wouldn't like to stick around and see what I do, feel free to stay subscribed. Or if you haven't subscribed and just stumble upon this and would want to see my content, just feel free to subscribe. I will still be putting up things. It's just going to be, I'm going to put up more things at some points and less things at other points. It's just going to be like that. And yeah. So remember to tune into the stream if you can and if you want to. And thanks as always for watching, and tune in to the next one. Bye guys.